Good morning and welcome back to Western Wilds. We are maybe in a little bit of a pickle today. I think we've got a harvest ready, but we got rid of the harvester because it was having issues. Well, the chicken's getting out. We got eggs, almost a full pallet. Wicked. And now we're going over here for milk. Yeah, I think what we're going to have to do is just buy ourselves a decent harvester, a cheapish sort of deal. Yeah, we got a bit of milk there. That's good. I don't think there's never anything in there that we need. Rarely, anyway. We don't have cash to throw away still yet. That was one we had that was playing up. That hold 5,200 litres. 4.2 meters. That one there so far is the winner. I'd love that. I would love that. I think we're just going to go for the class. That's what we got. That's it. 40 grand and we can harvest. Which ain't the greatest of beasts, but as long as it doesn't break down like the last one and get stuck at 44 kilometers an hour, it's not going to be an issue. It doesn't hold much, which is a bit of a bummer, but it holds more than the last one as well, so let's get this back to the farm and get all this tidied up, I guess. Get the field done. I think we ended up, let's double check, I can't remember if we ended up planting in the bottom field. We'll get around this telegraph pole, power pole, thingy bob. Yeah, looks like we did. Yeah, look at this, we're ready to rock. Pretty decent sized field as well, so I might just do a run down this side and then we'll go long ways, widthwise. This way then we shouldn't have any dramas turning. Wasn't sure if the chopper was on or if it was for straw, so had to double check. We got some wicked lights. Don't really have much lights for the front. I don't know. Doesn't do a whole lot, so hopefully we're not stuck in the night time. Do harvests. We sold all our silage, luckily. That's why we ended up with the extra cash to be able to afford this. And I think we also need to have a look at getting a timber production building in so we can keep the timber production running without just selling wood. It does the job, but I'd rather us have some sort of production that we can have up and running and make a bit more cash out of it. Like, not something that's going to go super fast, but just something that's a bit more profitable than just some good old trees. Alright, might jump in a bit of a time lapse for this one and we'll get back to you when we're done. the end of it. Hopefully we can squeeze it all in. Not taking a whole lot in at once, so there's only 3% left, so let's fingers crossed. 97. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. Woohoo! I had a worker giving us a hand. I got them started over here with the cultivating. We can get that cleared out. Still got to get all the rocks out of there. Lift this up. Get this in the trailer. I don't think we need the soybeans for anything at this point. I am going to tidy up this edge there and there before we reseed, because that was part of the field that I never done when we done the extension. Load it up. Not sure whether we should hang on to this. Where are we? Soybeans. Um, 4.6 is normally the high. The train yard, I think that's what we'll take it. 4.6 is usually the high in May or in March. I think if we just take it to the train yard, we'll get about the same price for it now anyway as what we would if we waited. I know that if we did wait, we'd get more for it at the train yard then, but I think we've still got about 20,000 litres of rocks, 30,000 litres of rocks. So whatever we get off this field, we can take over and sell. Or not sell, but put through the gold mine. That's a little beast. Not the biggest, not the best, but it's pretty bloody good. Alright, let's try and get this down without crashing it. This trailer probably shouldn't be on the back of this thing. It's not really designed for it, so we're gonna have to keep an eye out for a tractor. I don't think there's anything in the market we need. What is that there for 170? That there for 16 grand. That's maybe a worthwhile investment for that. I'm thinking. How many hours were on that? Only 14. It's not too bad. This thing just doesn't like pulling trailers. It doesn't really matter what size it is. It's just all over the show. It is good because you can lift it up and down, make it a monster truck and do all sorts of other stuff with it, but the brakes just lock. I mean, it's a great rig if you're not towing. Got good flex, got good power. It auto loads things into the back. As you can see, there's eggs in there by accident. I drove past a chicken coop with the rear gate up and just sucked them in. I mean, this trailer wasn't built to be towed behind the car anyway. Oh, don't go too far. What? We're out of fuel? No way. Ah, bugger. I don't think we got any tanks, do we? Can that take fuel? Looks like it can. I haven't even been looking at that. Why wasn't I looking at that? That is madness. Right, I'm going to go and get this tank and we'll see you back at the Jeep filling it up. I don't know what's going on there because I just checked back through the video and the Jeep was like at least 3/4 or more full. But as soon as I pressed the button to unload soybeans, all the fuel disappeared. Maybe it didn't like me talking about getting another truck. I don't know. That is super weird. So I don't know what's going on there. That is weird. Hopefully I can transfer diesel. Otherwise we'll reset it. the shop and try and drag it to the gas pump. I don't know. Well, I couldn't have sold the diesel, surely. They're not near. Oh, it's over there. Did that unload the diesel? Why would it unload its own diesel? It's full. Now it's empty. I said RB and Y to unload the soybeans. Okay, that's weird. Try that again. RB. Why? I just unloaded the diesel again. Why is it doing that now? It wasn't doing it before, right? I mean... I get close, the bonnet opens up to take the diesel. I guess we don't use that for the moment, unless there's a glitch going on with this sale point. But if there is, it means that this tractor will run out of diesel as well, so we can try that. I guess we'll just get back all of our diesel for starters. Sorry about that, that is just weird. I've never had that happen at all. But we're going to find out now if it's the game or the car. I don't think this has had an update. Nope, must be the car. Well, I guess we may need to get a different truck now. That's a pretty good bloody harvest. $143,000. Imagine if we waited till it was at its peak. That is crazy. Oh, I can't pick them up, they're too heavy. I thought I could move pallets of eggs before. Weird. I guess now these are on the ground. Oh. If that moves out of that thing, it's going to be a pain in the bum to get that back to working. They're selling off. Well, let's get this back up to the field. Get these unloaded. And yeah, we'll have to have a look at that. Another backup truck or a tractor now, because that's a bit weird. It's going to do that when we can't try and come down and load at places and just empty everything. I don't know why it's doing that at all. Never done that until today. Super weird. Alright. Let's get this to the main farm. We'll drop it back in the shed. And we'll see you soon. Alright, so we sold the Jeep. We got $5 grand for that. The tray on this was actually worth more than getting the truck. Because it was on sale for being used. So we're going to give it a shot now and we'll see if it works with the rock picker. I'm not sure if I'll keep this tray because we already have the tipper trailer and stuff. I might just put like a normal utility tray on the back of it. We've also got to go and pick up the rollers from down there as well. But I think if we get these rocks picked, lower, oh, I'll unfold it first, turn it on. This probably will go faster than the regular tractor with it on, because it's got the adjustable hitch. It doesn't think like it's actually down. I noticed that when I was doing Western Wilds, the main game, or was it No Man's Land, you could literally do, if your fields are big enough, you could do 100 kilometers an hour. But it does miss them a little bit. The sweet spot's sort of like 30, 40, which is, I mean, it's better than 10 or 12, whatever it used to do. We will possibly catch up with the tractor. Hopefully the tractor finishes soon, because we are going to need that to come along and empty us out. Yeah, because what happens is, once this is set on a task, if you put a worker on, it'll start going backwards over where it's already been for some reason. But I think we don't have anything else really to do that I need to do right now, so I may as well just do this myself. It's pretty fast anyway, so that's 50. Hasn't missed any yet. I haven't got the big motor in this thing, I've just got the normal mid one. I didn't go crazy spending and getting all the options. I did get the tow mirrors. Oh, it's full. Am I going to be able to empty it into the pallet without the pallet being attached? That is thy question. See how we go. See how we go. Oop. That's not good. Oh, it's going to work from here. No way. If it dumps them on the ground, it's going to suck. Went somewhere. Yep, went in there. Wicked. The last time that was filled, or not filled, but the last time that had some in it, I just dumped it in the silo, so we'll have to go and collect them ones as well, and then get them down to the gold production plant. We have way too much methane and everything else, so it won't be an issue. If we can get, let's say, 7,000 or 8,000 litres, or I missed some just there, we're going to be laughing, so need to go a little bit straighter instead of going so fast. I think that would be a better plan. I'll try and stick to those sort of lines you can see in the field, and that way we shouldn't miss any. But this rock picker is the bomb. It works so good. It's a little bit, it doesn't have any extra capacity, but it does have a longer reach, so you get it done faster, like, but you still have to empty it as much. It'd be cool if it had a 5,000 litre capacity, but I suppose they didn't because of the weight. I don't know, but it's definitely better. I'm going to finish this and we'll get back as soon as it's done. Right, this is the last little part. Press the wrong button there. I had cruise control on, bumped it off. This is the last little part. There's a whole lot here. Let's do a quick scoot down the bottom because I did think I missed a few. Pretty sure there was some through here that we may have missed. Looks like we got them all. I'm sure we'll find them when we start seeding. Oh, there's a couple there. Wicked. Hold this beast back up. I think we'll just throw soybeans in. I'll double check what's in that field next to us there. And I'm thinking what I might do is, instead of buying anything major, we might just buy the land next to us. And then that'll allow us to start putting more crops in instead of, you know, that's going to be extra rocks. So I think we got about 10,000 litres of rocks from this. And it's only half a field, so I'll double check that. 9,000 litres, so if we can get another 9 or 10,000 litres of rocks from more fields down there, that would be glorious. But we can't do a whole lot down there. We may bale it first. Oh, that's not going to fit there, it's too high. And stay here and keep the bees company. Alright, let's jump into the tractor. And lower that. Turn it on and let's boogie. So I just figure we'll throw in the same soybeans that we had here before. Put cruise control on for a second, like that. And yeah, I think 23, we'll buy 23. And then we've got the full row. We can either purchase this out next, or sort of purchase this. We can't, there's not really much point purchasing this here. And eventually we will come down through here for logging when we can afford to get a decent logging machine. But we do have, what's that? We'll have to go and have a look at that. But yeah, I'm going to buy this one here. Looks like there's one little tree. Sure there's more. But our soybean harvest paid for more land, which is great. I think we made 120 grand, so it paid for our ute and our new land. There's our truck. I want to go and have a look what that thing was in field 33. Was it 33? Oh, it's a little watch house or something, like fire lookout tower. There you go. Yeah, I think we'll get 33, 23, and then maybe we'll do these ones. There's not a lot of trees on them, so it's perfect for farmland. And then these ones here, you know, if we clear them out, we'll put some more trees in. I wouldn't mind probably running some trees along the edges or adding some more in around the perimeter of our farm down here. Then we've got, like, you know, nice trees to harvest later on. Where is our mower? 370 bales this beast has done so far. Pretty bloody good, I reckon. I'll bring this over here. I will mark out the field once we've mowed it. The downside is on that row of fields, the road will be on the inside. On this row of fields, they'll be wider because the road will already be built. If that makes any sense at all. The field will go to the perimeter of this one, and on the other side, it'll be road again. But that's probably more confusing anyway. Lower. Turn on. Now we can collect some more grass. I don't know if we're going to sell all of this because I really want to get some like total mix ration made, so we could probably drop a lot of this into the production building and make our silage and total mix ration. Actually, speaking of that, let's see if we've got any done yet. Nope. Got liquid fertilizer, lime. The silage is obviously going to the VGA, and it's not producing anymore because the methane's full. Because we're not producing gold, so it's not using methane. So we'll have to get that sorted out. But I don't know why there's these little patches of grass popping up like that. I don't think we've previously mowed that. Oh, would have been when we were chucking U-turns before. That was a leftover grass that we couldn't collect because it wasn't on our land, I'd say. That should stop once we get more of this done. But I sort of figure it's worthwhile collecting this, even if we just dump it into our production building as silage. At least it's there. That thing can hold 2 million litres or something like that of silage. And then when we produce in the total mix ration, I mean, once we do some wheat and oat and stuff like that, we can start collecting the straw. And it's just a matter of turning it on and making total mix ration. We could always actually put in a silage clamp and use that instead. But yeah, this is fine for now. We've already got the equipment. We could sell it. It makes hay bales, it'll make grass bales. I think I can... Don't know if I can stop it making silage bales. Let's turn it off for a minute. Let's turn it off. I don't think I can stop it making silage bales, unfortunately. But it will make straw bales. It just doesn't make grass bales. So if we wanted to get grass, I guess we've just got to mow it and then get a forage wagon behind it instead, which is easily enough done. Never noticed that before, that you can't turn off the wrapper. Oh well, it's working still. I'm going to get the rest of this done and we'll pop back at you. Last row, let's go. Better cover that little bit there before I forget it. Did it? Good job. I'm just like, we don't have enough cash. There's a tractor in there for sale for 160, 140 grand, I think it is. It's normally like 380. We had the cash to buy it because we could run some bigger plows and bigger seeders and stuff like that. So it's okay. That was something to build up to. We probably should look at getting a second tractor that's got a little bit more power than this. You know, just so we're not wearing this one into the ground all the time. But I mean, it's doing everything it's supposed to do. So I am not complaining at all. I have ran the road all the way down now on the side of that other field. I never finished doing the silage. I came up and done this instead. Lift that before we drive across. Yeah, we'll duck down there in a minute and I'll show you. Might go and might throw the rollers on the back of the TLX. Give this little thing a bit of a break. Not a bad shed just to put a few implements in. Wouldn't be good if it was like big stuff, but works fine with this. Yeah, I didn't bother doing all the silage because we're gonna have, there's tons of grass that we're gonna have, so felt a little bit cheaty in reality. So I just parked it up. There's probably like 10-15 bales there. It'll be enough to throw some into our silage hut. So we should bring this. This has got to come out like at least another row, doesn't it? I was going to do that, but I forgot. Yeah, we've got our road all the way sorted down here now. It's messy here, obviously, because we still have to cultivate it, but I didn't even do like a third of the field. We'll have to chop this tree down and get rid of the stump. But that can all be for another day, because we have to roll our seed gently into the dirt. Squash it down and water it around, and hopefully it will squirt. Spurt. One or the other. I don't know where I got that from because my mind's a little bit crazy, so apologies. Oh, they're still turned on. Shouldn't be. Hold. 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 Okay. Paint's wearing off. Hopefully it hasn't gotten into our food. That wouldn't be good. But yeah, I mean, once we get a bigger tractor, we can get a bigger roller. But all this stuff's been working fine. It hasn't let us down at all. I actually like working with the smaller stuff. Makes it a bit more fun. They all turned on. Why wasn't that rolling back there? That one wasn't, only the front one was. Usually when you turn the worker on, it's like boom, they just lock straight in, so at least that's done like that. Make sure it covers this little part here. And we can take back over. Alright, I might do a bit of a time lapse or something here, but you've just seen us roll the field before, so that's what we're up to now. Cruise control turned on. And let's get at it. Hopefully no more rain's coming. I don't think there's any rain coming for a little while, actually. Doesn't look like it, but I mean, we don't have any specialty weather equipment either, so we're just going off the tip of our heels. Alright, I'm going to get this done, and we'll see you back very shortly. Alright, so let's get these folded and parked away. That field is all done. I was just wondering if we have any cultivators that are a bit bigger that our tractor can run 180 horsepower. Nine meters. That one's a bit bigger, but I don't think it's a field creator. Doesn't look like we have any that are bigger. I mean, this could tow one if it's got a hitch, but not a 3-point, obviously. Maybe when we're clearing that land down there, we do that. Try and find the center and halve it up again like we done with the other one. And then maybe once we get a bit more property, we could probably make them back to one big field. Oops, nope, I want that back on. That one off. So yeah, I think this has got like 400 or 500 horsepower or something, so we could probably put a towable cultivator on, or a plough. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 3 sort of half fields and 1 small one. We could possibly just do this all as one field, but I don't think we need to right now. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Yeah, I think it's best to just maybe half this one as well. once we buy the fields beside us, we'll start doing single field. It's just a matter of running the plough or cultivator through the road there, and then the fields are joined back up. So that's the best thing about it. But maybe what we'll do is we will lease a bigger cultivator, see if we can tow it behind this, and if we can, we'll probably that can be one of our next purchases because we've got so many fields. Yeah, that and then a bigger seeder, but the seeder will definitely have to have a tractor because of the PTO and the hydraulics, I guess. But for now, that is us calling it a day. So thank you once again for watching. Please give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you on the next one. Keep safe and see you soon.